Hey you guys, Stuart Pidlaw, the most targeted citizen. Hope you're having a good day. Well, I just came outside for a second, and then I heard the plane. And when I heard the plane, then I realized I'd forgot my phone. So I didn't get outside quite in time to record the plane going over. But this is the first time today we've been out. It's what, 1:30? 1:15, 1:30 right now? Moving slow today. Very slow. Let's see if I can get my phone straightened out without boogering it up. Not having a good hair day. Yeah, plane's coming over. Does that ever happen? I told you guys about the vandalism to my Bronco where they took the plug wire off of it. Let me also tell you one thing. I try to discourage Tina from using her credit card over the phone. But she does anyway, because, I mean, that's the only way you can pay bills nowadays, over the phone. She always uses her cell phone to purchase items. Like if I need something ordered, I have to get her to do it because I can't do it. She linked my phone with her account the other day. When she did that, and she had to order the new welder tip, the new line and all, as soon as she does that from my phone, she had a $250 charge to somewhere in California at a furniture place. So they got my information, her information off of my phone, and instantly hacked her bank account. So she had to cancel the card and start all over again. Isn't that lovely, being a targeted individual? What happens to everybody? Nah, you don't. I wanted to show you the new neighbors in town. Hear the horns honking? I wanted to show you my new neighbors. Isn't it a beautiful yard? Isn't that so gorgeous? The only thing missing is a big berm right here. But my new neighbors, let me see here. And I've been not wanting to disclose what's going on. But if you look carefully back there, you can see the new neighbor inside that other fence back there. You know what that new neighbor is? You see it moving? See the new neighbor? Those are chickens. Chickens inside the city limits. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to have chickens in the city limits, but guess who can? Illegal aliens are allowed to have chickens in the city limits. Isn't that awesome? You see the big addition? You see the back porch where all those windows are back there? You see all those pretty windows? That was all done, and I'm almost 99% positive that that was all done without a building permit. Why? Why does that matter? Because if you're an illegal alien in Longview, North Carolina, you can do whatever you want, and law enforcement will do nothing about it. See that beautiful, beautiful addition? See it? Yeah, isn't that nice and lovely? So they can flood our yards and destroy my backyard where I've got to spend hundreds of dollars fixing my yard. It can collapse my neighbor's building. I mean, you see the holes that's washed out underneath the building here? He can destroy our yard, but as long as he's got a beautiful place, that's all that matters. Wife's on, they get food stamps, a lot of food stamps. Why? Because our government funds illegal aliens. Yay! Way to go, America. Now you want to see the washout? All the water that doesn't go under the building comes over here. You see the sand? Yeah, it comes right through here and washes all my gravels right down the driveway. What a wonderful world we live in. Good news today. Roe versus Wade has been overturned. The case was weak and never should have been a constitutional amendment to start with, and it wasn't. The Constitution did not say you can murder your babies. It never said that. But Roe v. Wade has been canceled. So now what you're going to see is, you're not only going to see an attempt on a life of our Supreme Court justices, they will be killed, okay? I have no part in that at all, but you're going to see they're going to kill our Supreme Court justices that are on the right, okay? They killed Justice Antonin Scalia. They killed him so Obama could put one in, but luckily, Mitch McConnell, the coward, the cocaine smuggler, held off Merrick Garland, and you can see Merrick Garland as our new Attorney General, who's prosecuting all the parents for going to school boards, but he won't prosecute Antifa and Black Lives Matter. He won't go after the terrorists in this country. He won't go after the law enforcement agencies who are actually committed criminal acts. He won't touch them, but he's after patriotic Americans. So we've had two good rulings this week, surprisingly enough. Roe v. Wade has been overturned. So now it goes to the states. Now, all the idiots out there, and I got to be careful not to talk about my Christian brothers and sisters here, but the Robertson family, the Duck Dynasty family, they have a podcast. I watch it a lot, and I would like to refer you to it, the Unashamed podcast. Just a Christian family talking about the Bible, talking about daily life and living in this evil world. They're just a little, I think Alan, he's the pastor of the family. He's just a little lost. He thinks that this is going to outlaw abortion. No, it takes it away from the government and puts it on the states. So states will still allow abortion unless you have trigger laws. Now, trigger law is a law that's already in effect that says when Roe v. Wade is canceled and outlawed, the trigger law is going into effect that says there'll be no more murdering babies in my state. I think Texas, Alabama, Louisiana, maybe. It's like 4 or 5 states already have, and Utah, have automatic trigger laws that set up. So as soon as Roe's overturned, then it's automatically illegal in those states to perform an abortion. So that's a good thing. Another ruling came down was the Supreme Court ruling in New York, where they have made it so hard on the citizens of New York to get concealed carry permits, licenses. That was overturned as well. So now maybe New Yorkers, and it's not going to change because the people who are supposed to give you your licenses, even though there are a lot of people who are allowed to get them and they were supposed to be getting them, they had to wait 4, 5, 10 years. Now, people like Hunter Biden got their concealed carry permits instantly, even with all his felonious activity. But now the law has been overturned. It is unconstitutional, of course. But at the same time, now we got the biggest threat to our democracy and the biggest threat to our freedoms are red flag laws, which have already been struck down by the Supreme Court. We've got 10 rhinos who are, and rhino means Republican in name only. John Cornyn from Texas is leading that charge, along with Liz Cheney, of course, and Adam Kinzinger. They want your guns. So in other words, what this law says is if you get mad at your boyfriend or girlfriend, all you got to do is call the law and say, hey, he's dangerous, take away his guns. And what happens? They show up to your door without a court date, without a defense, without due process, and remove your right to bear arms. This has already been deemed illegal and unlawful by our Supreme Court. But they're going to do it anyway. What'd I tell you? I said as soon as Joe Biden gets elected, there's going to be a whole lot of mass pew-pews. And anybody looks at the Uvalde shooting in Texas, you cannot look at that honestly. That shooting and the one in, Michigan, you can't look at those 2 shootings and say, yep, this is all on par. We just got crazy people with guns. No, 19-year-olds cannot find $9,000 in cash, wake up the next day and buy the greatest firearms on the planet, and then go and do mass violence to children. No, doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. I was unaware that even to get a shot, I mean, I don't buy firearms. I'm not allowed to. My rights were stolen from me by crooked policemen. I didn't even know you had to have a permit to get a shotgun in America. Maybe I'm out of the loop. I remember being a kid going over here to Sky City, and you could buy not ARs. I mean, they had them back then, but SKSs and AKs back then. You walk into Sky City or any of these places 25, 30 years ago when I was a kid, walk right in there and hand $100 over the counter, and they would hand you that SKS and say, here you go, it's yours. No questions asked. Not anymore in America. They're going to take them. They're going to keep killing children until they get them all. So where's law enforcement at? You think they're going to stand up for your constitutional rights? No, because guess what? They don't want you to have a gun. I don't care how many sheriffs and lawmen out there say, I believe in the Second Amendment, I'll stand up and I'll fight for it. No, they won't. Wait till it comes where they're not allowed to carry guns. Okay? Then they're going to be bitching and raising hell. But they don't want you to have them. They want to have them for themselves, but they don't want to let you to have them. So that's my update on World Matters. The fleecing of the American citizen, taxpayers going to Ukraine is still going on. Billions of dollars just flying overseas to Ukraine. See, everybody got suspicious like I did. because I knew it was a false flag war to begin with, because they kept saying, there's no proof of this war fighting going on. There's no proof of any of this. And then they started showing all these cell phone videos of this guy with a bomb, defusing a bomb. Oh, what a hero. And then a girl standing there with an AR, which is not a military weapon, standing there posing and all this fake stuff. Remember when they defused that one bomb, they're all standing around, and then they got a towel over top of the bomb to cover up the writing that's on it. Because they didn't want you to know it came from the United States. All these politicians, all these Hollywood stars going downtown Ukraine. You know, if it's a war zone, that's not a place you want to be. And yet they're all just going over there for photo ops. Oh, we love Ukraine. We stand with Ukraine. You're fools. You are fools. So, we got a whole bunch of nothing done yesterday. I got Tina's car put back together and waiting on my buddy to call so I can take it over there and get it put on a lift so we can complete that task. Money's getting tight. Money's getting really tight because I've got nothing to sell. So today, me and Mason, we got to go pick up a weed eater. Had to get a new accelerator pump put in it because, you know, vandalism happens. So we're kind of killing time. I was hoping that my welding lead, my new lead, would come in the mail so I could start welding because I got a lot of welding to do. It did not come today. So it's supposed to show up tomorrow. So hopefully that happens today. I'm just literally trying to get in my mind what we need to be doing. Plenty of things we need to do. I would love to go to the lake and go fishing, but it's hot and my boat's completely out of gas because all the gas is in my jet ski. So we're going to figure it out. I'm Stuart Pidlong. I'm the most targeted citizen. That's Jethro, who likes to walk in circles all day long like a dog on a cage. Pray for me, pray for my family, pray for your purpose. Always pray in Jesus' name. Link in the description. PayPal, please. Donate all you can. I'll give you a heads up, thumbs up. God bless. Have a good day.